Hello, hello, hello. I just came back from walking to the store and really sat down, and I was just gonna do a puzzle on my computer, and Spirit was like reading, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I heard love reading, and I was like, really? I don't typically that's not something I typically do unless it's a personal reading, and that person specifically is wanting to delve into their love life. So there's this my heart chakra is opening wide up right now, and there's just this energy, and what I'm hearing is there's been a huge shift in the collective energy, an upgrade, an elevation of frequency into more love, and it's like every drop changes the ocean, but it's it's a visible change now is what I'm hearing. So, all right, God, what you trying to tell us? What do we need to hear about this? Okay. First thing coming out, Nine of Pentacles. This is this is the ultimate manifestation, self-mastery energy, knowing what you want, knowing how to get what you want, or create what you want. This is that's the shift. The shift isn't even it's not a shift oh, you met somebody and is that spark of soul recognition and whatever. No, this is an internal recognition of worth and what you desire, and a dropping of shame about what it is that you desire, and just not being afraid to go get it. And it is opening up a whole new chapter. This is a whole new arena. And I'm hearing don't fret, because it's an extension. This next chapter is an extension built off the foundations that you've laid, that you've been building. So don't be afraid and feel like you're not going to have the skills and necessary to enter this arena or succeed in this arena, because the fact of the matter is you have all the tools in your tool belt. They are the foundation of which you've built on to enter into this next chapter. You got the Empress card on the bottom. Come on now. This is literally creation. This is divine feminine energy stepping into full awareness of ability to manifest and create. The fact that, and understanding and understanding that we create from our desire. So once we know exactly what we desire authentically, we know that we create this. It's just a matter of us creating it. And there's not a lot of hard work to be done, because these seeds have been planted. We can't even see the seeds behind us of the foundation. And the fear would have us say, hey, this is going to be a lot of hard work and it's going to take a long time, because for some of us, it feels like it's taken a long time to build that foundation and come to this place. And the fact of the matter is, even if it took 4 decades for you to get to this place of this solid foundation of self-love and acceptance and knowing what it is you desire and how to create that, it's not going to take that amount of time to have it, to make it happen, for it to happen. Everything that you've done, every step that you've taken, every little piece you've put into place over the past times building this foundation is there. It's all coming there. It's not like this new chapter leaves all of that behind. That's the foundation of which this is built upon. So don't be defensive. Don't let the fear come up. Don't let past experiences, because it's going to be similar. There's going to be similarities, because it's a new chapter. It's not a new book. Okay? So the underlying current isn't changing. Okay? So don't let past experiences come up and be like, hey, this is familiar. We already know how this goes. Run, run, run. Don't run. This is, we've got the Four of Wands coming out, the literal solid foundation card. Long-term commitment, long-term happiness and celebration and tribe community. Like, this is abundance. This is like a renewal of life. This is a renewed spark of life and desire to just be in joy and bliss and love. And oh yes, you have the strength, you have the willpower, you have the determination, you have the tenacity. Like, when you are doubting the willpower and the strength and the endurance, that's when you sit down and you look back and you find a spot where you dug deep and found that endurance and that willpower and that strength, even if it was in a place of fear in the past, because you need to recognize where that place and that energy comes from so that you can utilize it in love this time. This is absolute transformation. This is absolute transformation. Let the past go. Let the fears go. Let the bygones be bygones. Don't carry what doesn't align into this. Don't try to drag old shit into this. You really can't. You really cannot. I'm seeing in my mind's eye, like, literally two, like, the timelines as like two parallel lines, and this, you just jumped, like, you literally jumped from the lower one up to the upper one. You can't bring that lower one with you. Okay? You just got to make the jump and be on there, and those people, places, and things that are in alignment with the timeline you just jumped into, they will be there. They will get there if they are meant to be there. Yeah, this is really about forward motion, eyes forward, eyes ahead, all eyes ahead. Like, this is not about looking back. This is not about looking over your shoulder. This is a pit bull with a bone, and I just heard the first bone. This is like this. There's like a pit bull, like the determination here is like a pit bull with its first ever bone. Like, good luck getting that thing away from that dog, right? You're not going to let it go. You're not going to lose it. You're not going to overlook it. You're not going to miss it. It's not going to pass you by. It's literally right there for the taking. You just have to accept it. You just have to have the courage and self-worth to reach out and grab it. Trust fall. Trust fall. Trust fall into your own arms. Trust fall into the faith in yourself. Trust fall into self-love. Trust fall into the fact that you will protect yourself. You know how I know? Because you've been doing it this whole time. You're still here. This is beautiful. The clouds of confusion have been lifted. You are seeing clearly now. Trust what you're seeing. Trust what you're feeling. Because the clouds of confusion are gone. There's no more You've shed, you've dropped the projections. So don't bring them back in. Don't go pick them back up. Don't go back and pick them up. You've already taken the trash out. Don't go out to the dumpster looking. There's nothing out there for you. It's in the dumpster. It's already done. It's already gone. All right, that was a great burp of confirmation, because this is about going to your ancestors and inside to yourself. Where the tendency is to kind of look back or go back to the dumpster is about opinions, thoughts, and external validation, looking for confirmation from outside sources and places to, because of the lack of trust in self. Don't literally ask the ancestors, go in within, ask yourself. This is not a time for seeking advice and guidance and opinions of outside people. This trust fall into self is literally that. It's literally when you have and it's not to say that you can't talk to other people, but it's becoming your own guide. It's becoming your own guru, if you will. It's really understanding that at the end of the day, our only responsibility is our feelings and our fulfillment. Okay? So if you go say, hey, so-and-so, should I do this? They're going to give you their opinion based on their experience and their desires, based on their emotions, not yours. Only you know what you feel. And this is a point of really trusting what you feel. Even if nobody else around you sees it, hears it, confirms it, this is a moment of, I'm hearing, shedding the projection of being too sensitive or crazy or, intolerable, or rigid, or any of those negative connotations. This is really about just sitting still with yourself. And that's what brings the celebration and community, and it allows you to attract in the others that are doing the same thing. Because you're done trying, you don't even want, you've never wanted to be obedient. You're not a slave. You've stepped into self-mastery, and it's a little scary in the beginning. And it feels a little lonely in the beginning because we're so used to talking to other people and asking other people for their opinions, thoughts, and feelings on our situations, that it's really quiet when we just go with it and we're like, oh, well, there's only one. I only need that because it's the one. It's the marrying of the heart and the mind. It's the marrying of your heart and your mind to allow miracles to come in. The celebration is, the engagement is your heart and your mind coming. Your heart and your mind just got engaged. Your heart and your mind just got engaged and have committed to being a team. And that has sparked a whole lot of inspiration, a whole lot of energy that is rapidly pulling us all out of this abandonment wound and into knowing who we are, being rooted and grounded and solid and stable in who we are without shame, in love, not out here hurting people because we're hurting, but out here in love, loving others because we're being loving to ourselves. And this is all about self-mastery and balance. Look at this, running towards the emotional fulfillment gained because of coming into self-balance and knowing that if need be, we will tuck the heart away and allow the mind to step forward and swing the sword of our truth to protect ourselves and our loved ones. But that doesn't mean that the heart stays down there. So it's the balance of knowing that you are the divine mother and father and the divine child. Your heart, your tender, beautiful heart is the divine child that you are here to cultivate, nurture, develop, and protect and guide. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. 2 cups. Because here's the thing. Like, this went from love to not love. Like, this was love, self-love, because it all starts with self-love. And once you have that unconditional self-love flowing, that's the community. That's what attracts in the soulmates and the people that have that same unconditional love to offer. And it's the overflow. It's the overflow. I love this because I'm here to just, it doesn't matter if you're single, if you're in a relationship, if you're, in separation from someone. This is so both. It's with you. It starts with self and then it overflows to others. So good job.